Put your eyes on me and on my hands. Watch my hands. Can you see my hands?
Yes.
Scoot back so everybody, I can't see Helen. Watch what I'm about to do. Watch very close. Follow me. And stop. What did we just do?
Boom, clap, boom, clap. Boom, clap, boom, clap.
What did you notice about what we just did?
A pattern.
We just did a pattern? How do you know?
Because it went like boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap.
And it did
That's
what?
What you do with your feet and hands sometimes. Like you stomp and clap.
Should we try that?
Yeah.
Stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap. And so, we did different things, but were they both patterns?
Yes.
Why?
Because one and then the other, because one and then the other.
We did one and then the other, and then one and then the other, and then one and then the other. What's that called when you do something over and over and over?
A pattern.
And you are doing what to those things? You are
Repeating.
So, I know that in the elephant's classroom, you do a lot of things that are patterns.
And we have some pattern blocks.
You have pattern blocks. So tell me, by raising quiet hands, what other things do you use to make patterns? Eloise, I'm sorry. Eloise, what do you do?
I have some blocks
Mm-hmm.
that are numbers and they go 1 A 1 A.
Mm-hmm. And it repeats over and over again like a pattern. Awesome. Noah, what do you do to make patterns? What do you use?
I just use my body.
You use your body?
So
How?
I think I always go like
Wow. So you use your body to make a pattern. What do you use, Helen, to make patterns? Because Parker said he uses colored blocks, and Noah said he uses his body, and Eloise says she uses these cards that she has. What do you do?
I use paint and beads. I also color beads.
Let's listen to what Helen does. How do you do that?
Well, I put a pattern of color beads.
Mm-hmm.
Like pink, purple on one paper.
And then you repeat pink, purple over and over again? And what do you do on
blue, yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I skipped Parker.
No, you said you use colored blocks, right? How do you use those?
I also have color cards and color paint.
Mm-hmm.
I use colors on paper.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what we're going to do now is that each of us is going to create a pattern. Noah, we're going to keep our hands on our lap so we can hear everybody's. I'm going to go first. I'm going to create a pattern, and everyone in the circle is going to repeat it. Mm-hmm. And so make sure you have a little room. Stretch out. Pattern making can take a little space, right? So today we're going to focus on making patterns.
I do not have enough space.
Why don't you scoot back a little bit? Today we're going to focus on making patterns just with our body, like the kind of patterns I did when we first started, and the kind of patterns that Noah says that he really likes to make. So it's just going to be things with your body. I'm going to start. We're all going to do my pattern, and then we'll go from Eloise to Noah to Parker to Helen and to Amelie. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're going to have to follow every single pattern. You're going to have to use what to follow patterns. What do you think?
Good thing
You're going to use your body. All of us in here are going to follow each other's patterns today. So, watch my first pattern. Are you ready?
Okay.
It's going to be kind of tricky, so watch carefully. many different parts.
3.
And what were they?
Boom.
I put my hands on the ground. I put them on my knees.
And then
And I clap. So hands on the ground,
Boom.
hands on my knees, clap. So I'm ready for your pattern. Can you do it one more time? I didn't see the whole thing. Whoa.
Now I changed.
You changed it! Oh my gosh, do it one more time. Let's keep the same pattern, because remember, patterns do what? They go over and over
I
again.
don't know which pattern I go, so
Mhm.
I changed.
Oh, so let's say that the one you do right now will be the one that we repeat over and over again. So let's see it one more time. Can we do it a little faster?
Not too fast. Not too fast.
Not too fast, okay.
Okay.
So,
That was too fast.
that was a pretty hard pattern because how many different parts did it have?
4. I'm gonna
What
do
were
one.
the 4 different parts?
Noah.
What were the 4
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Clap. No, you went like boom. Knees. No. Clap.
Let Eloise think about it. It's kind of hard to remember everything.
Boom. Clap. Boom. Yeah, I read like
Yeah, those are 4 parts of that
Okay,
pattern. I'm ready for you, Noah. I got my hands ready. I got my ears ready. Does everybody have
I'm
their
gonna have
steps ready?
2. And then
Okay. Oh, I messed it up. Can you do it one more time?
okay, look. I do this,
Do this.
Clap.
Clap.
and then this goes like
This.
and then
Down. Okay.
this.
This. Clap. This. Down. Let's do it again. This. Clap. This. Down. This. Clap. This.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I messed it up again. You know, the more you add to a pattern, the trickier it gets. Right?
No, because I did it over and over.
We
and
did
over.
do it over and over again.
Well, I was looking at Noah, but I was messing it up all the time.
You know what? Because it was a hard pattern. Should we try it one more time? Let's try it one more time.
It's because it was
No.
too fast.
Oh, good point, Eloise. Can we try it a little bit slower now?
I did. I went
Let's go as slow as. We should start all of our patterns going slow so we make sure everybody gets it before we start going faster. Because I had trouble with that one too.
Me too.
Yeah. Parker, you're
Okay.
up.
Hey.
Parker, you're up.
That was too fast.
Okay, let's slow it down.
I can do it. Make this one long.
Okay, you will.
Wait now.
Wait, did you just change it? Let's do your first pattern just now.
Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, slow it down. Slow it down so we can all see it. No, your job right now is to follow Parker's pattern because we all just followed yours, right?
We can
Okay.
do it how slow we all want it.
I still haven't gotten Parker's pattern because people are doing all different kinds of things, and I have my eyes on Parker. Does everybody else?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at the border. Look at the border. I'm putting myself on. Practice.
Let's repeat the same pattern because you just changed something, but we want to do the same thing over and over again, right?
What?
It was too fast? Let's slow it down.
can do it how slow we did it for Noah.
Oh, let's go as slow as we can possibly go. Let's see how slow we can do it. Are you
No,
ready?
it's the more we go slow, the more we have this and the
Noah, we're gonna do Parker's pattern
And then-
slow, just like we did yours slow, right? Are you ready?
Oh, I messed up.
Start over.
I gave you I didn't.
I saw you go to your head. The last time you went that way, right? Let's do the same pattern.
Tricky boy.
He's a tricky boy, right?
Yeah. And the
All right.
trickster. Helen.
Helen. I want to make sure, just quickly, that we are getting all of us in the shot. We are perfect. Okay. Okay. We are.
Helen.
Helen is up, and I'm ready for her pattern. Eyes on Helen. Ears on Helen.
That's too fast for me.
Oh, slow down. Remember, we were going to start them all slow.
What did you find me today?
No, I can answer your question when we're done. All right. That was a lot of things on my head. I'm glad we could stop that one for a second. So, what were the 3 parts?
Legs, clap,
Clap,
head.
Legs, clap, head. Legs,
Legs,
clap,
clap,
head. Let's
head.
speed it up. Legs,
Legs,
clap,
clap,
head. Legs, clap, head. Legs,
Legs,
clap,
clap,
head.
That's too fast for
And
me.
down. That was super fast at the end, wasn't it? Calm your body. Calm your body, Parker. Because we are ready for Amelie's pattern.
I know she's gonna go slow.
You're going to start super slow.
Doing all different parts.
All right, let's start slower.
Hey, you just stupid changed something. You went like, yes, you did.
Okay, let's say
No,
that.
you did clap and then
It's okay. Sometimes you forget, right, Noah? Sometimes you forget things. We're going to follow the pattern that Amelie chooses right now. You ready, Amelie?
And the last thing I did right
Mm-hmm.
for Mama.
All right.
Hey, you
Floor.
forgot something.
Floor, legs, head.
Hey, you forgot something.
Floor, legs,
You changed
head. It's okay, Noah.
You do this.
Floor, legs, head.
I think she
How many
did,
parts of Amelie's pattern?
she did 5 because
Three.
she changed something.
Yeah, she first did a different one and then she changed it, right? And at the end there were how many parts? 3 parts.
And,
So
and
I
before
have a
that,
few-
it was 4.
I have a few questions for you elephants. How did you follow everyone's rhythm? How did you do it? What did you have to use?
You need your body to do it.
You needed your body, and what else did you have to notice?
How they were doing it.
You had to look at their bodies.
And
You had to use your, what are you pointing at?
yeah.
You had to use your ears,
And
and
the-
there's something else around here you had to use, right?
Yeah,
What if I
that's
closed
right.
my eyes and I tried to follow the pattern? I tried to follow Parker's pattern with my eyes closed. Could I do it?
know how to do it.
Could I do it with my eyes closed? Nah, I think I needed these guys too.
I can really do it with my eyes closed.
I think it would be so much harder though.
Nope. Okay, I can do some.
So,
I can do a pattern.
I want to think back to our rhythms.
I can follow Noah's pattern. Well, I can
Yeah,
do it
you're doing
slowly,
something
so
different
that
now.
means
Noah, I want to ask you a question. How is your pattern different than Amelie's?
because I want my and then
what parts did you have that she didn't have?
She first did clap and
then she
wait.
decided to
I'm gonna ask her because she didn't have mine because she touched her head.
Mm-hmm. And how did it sound different than Amelie's?
Because I think everyone.
How did your pattern sound different than Amelie's?
Because I think I'm a little older than her. No, I'm fine.
But how does that make your pattern sound different? Think about your patterns.
You're both. There's two people that I thought you were
Even Noah, how did your pattern sound different than
that.
Parker's? How did it sound different than everybody else's? Think about it. Helen, how did your pattern sound different than other people's?
Because other people mostly use. Most other people use the floor and I didn't.
Oh, you did not use the floor. And the floor makes this sound. So you didn't have that sound, did you?
Sometimes I use.
Eloise, what made it sound different when you did a pattern?
I didn't do much. I didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So I was using my hands for everything, and my body was I was touching my body.
Oh yeah, you were.
And the floor.
So those made different sounds when you touched your body and when you touched the floor?
Please look.
Show me.
Look.
I'll make sure we hear it.
This is louder, and this is quieter.
So this is louder when you touch the floor? Mm-hmm.
See, can you really hear this?
It's so different. And I have another question. I think it's for Parker and Amelie. How did you know that what you were doing was a pattern?
Because I did it over and over again.
You did it over and over again.
Me too.
And Parker, how did you know what you were doing was a pattern?
Because then I started to change it, but then I did it a normal way.
You did it, and you did the same thing as Amelie?
Yeah.
Over and over again. What's that word that we talked about at the beginning? It started with a R.
Yeah,
It repeated over and over again. So what if I went like this? And I just like, am I doing a pattern?
No.
No, why not?
Because you're just changing it.
I'm changing it every single time. Is it a pattern?
No.
Why not?
Because you're changing everything.
It's not repeating. It's not going over and over again, is it?
Like moving lines. And like doing this.
Doing that is not a pattern. Do you guys do that at morning meeting?
No.
You do patterns. And how do you know they're patterns? Hey, Parker.
Because I listened before,
Mm-hmm.
and then I notice something when they go over and over again or
You
something.
notice,
It's
yeah.
a pattern.
You know that it goes
And
over
I
and
know-
over
and
again,
I-
and you
and
know
I-
that's a pattern.
I know why it's called a pattern.
Why is it called a pattern?
Because it repeats and repeats and repeats,
It
and sometimes if you cheat and if sometimes you want to do a different pattern, like if I went like that and then I went like that, and then if I went like that and then I went like that,
Mhm.
so that's why they call it repeating. No, it's
That's why they call it what? They have different names for different kinds of patterns.
patterns.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they call
That's why they call it that. And I want you guys, when we go back into your classroom, because we're about to go in a couple minutes, I want you to be thinking about the different ways in your classroom that you already make patterns. Because I know some of them, and I learned even more today about what you do at morning meeting and what you guys do with blocks and stuff. I want to be
I'm
thinking,
going to say
you could
something.
make a pattern almost with anything. What would you like to say, Eloise?
I already know patterns because my mommy makes dresses and she repeats
Yeah? So, did you guys hear that? Eloise's mom makes pattern dresses.
Yeah, I already know that.
You
because
did?
My mom told me that Eloise's mom made dresses because I am a very, very, very good friend of Eloise's.
Yeah. All right, let's head back to the elephants.